up? Money Brown, man. Errol Jr. My boy Money Brown, he get a lot of money, that's why I call him Money Brown.
What's good, Money Brown TV? What up, what up?
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Money Brown TV. Thank you so much for everything.
Yo, what's going on out that fight? Well, it's your boy Money back with another one, man. And this one here is on Mr. Beetlejuice man himself, Mr.Iotbgay, hating on Errol Spence once again, family. I say, hating on Errol Spence once again, family. Now, listen, y'all. Errol has called out Canelo Alvarez. He never said that he was going to fight Canelo Alvarez next. He never said that, oh, if Canelo Alvarez wants to fight, come on, let's go to 154 or this, that, and the third. He said he will go up to 160. He can fight Canelo Alvarez with no problem. You know, he said he will beat Canelo Alvarez's ass, and that's what he believes in. That's what he believes in. You feel me? But he never said not once that he was going to dodge Turnbull Crawford or he was going to leave 147 pounds without fighting Mr. Turnbull Crawford. But as we can see here, this clown, Mr.Iotbgay, you know, he come on out and say, oh, Errol Spence is delusional as hell, asking for a Canelo fight. I have Canelo beating up Spence and stopping him. Easy work. Spence squeaking out that Porter victory told me everything I need to know. He is nowhere on Canelo level. Hashtag Mr.Iotbgay. Man, quit playing with gangsters, man. Stop playing, bro. Stop playing, bro. Errol Spence and Canelo will be one hell of a fight. One hell of a fight. And if some people got Canelo winning the fight, I can respect that. I can respect it. But to say he will wash Errol Spence easy? To say Canelo Alvarez will wash Errol Spence easy? Man, there got to be hatred in your heart, son. It has to be hatred in your heart, son, because I got Errol Spence beating Canelo Alvarez. You understand? I don't care what nobody say. I got Errol Spence beating Canelo Alvarez, and I got my reasons why, and I'm going to break it down in the next video that's coming. That's Errol Spence and Canelo. You feel me? But first I got to hit this guy real fast. You know what I mean? Pull a Tupac, hit him up real fast. How you going to say Errol Spence is delusional for wanting the Canelo fight? You feel me? In one breath, you say, Turnbull Crawford and Errol Spence is way bigger than Errol Spence and Danny Garcia. Well, guess what? Guess what Errol Spence and Canelo is over Bud Crawford? Guess what Canelo and Errol Spence is over Bud Crawford? Way bigger than Errol Spence and Bud Crawford. You feel me? Way bigger than Errol Spence and Bud Crawford. So quit playing with gangsters when you're trying to talk about numbers, son. When you're trying to talk about numbers and ratings. Because if you put Errol Spence up against a Canelo Alvarez, I'm quite sure they would do quadruple the numbers that Errol Spence and fucking Turnbull Crawford would do. And it's not taking away from Turnbull Crawford and Errol Spence because that fight is going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. Trust me when I tell you, that fight will happen. But for this clown to come out and try to discredit Errol Spence for fighting Danny Garcia over Turnbull Crawford, but want to say, oh, him fighting Canelo is delusional if he fight Canelo over Bud Crawford. Come on, man. Make it make sense, son. Make it make sense. You feel me? Now, if we talking about number-wise, or we talking about rating-wise, Canelo and Errol is almost as big as it gets from 147 to 160. I'm going to say it again. If we talking about number-wise and rating-wise, Canelo and Errol Spence is as big as it gets from 147 to 160. Now, that's a fact, clown. Now, that's a fact. Now, I'm going to let y'all listen to a little bit of what he got to say because this ain't going to be a long video. And then I'm going to wrap him up, you know what I'm saying, stab him up, shoot him up, however y'all want him to go down. You know what I'm saying, pour acid on him, throw his ass in the volcano. You feel me? And then I'm going to break down what he's talking about. And then once I finish killing him, you know, I'll finish the video up. But let's get into it, family.
Errol Spence don't want no, he don't want no, listen, Canelo will wash him. He will completely wash him. He will completely wash him. Everybody know it. He'll wash him. Don't nobody on here. Nobody think Errol Spence could be Canelo. Is something wrong with that? Oh, you're out of line for saying Canelo will beat the hell out of Errol Spence. How am I out of line? Because I think that fighter is that much more superior than the other one. He has no chance against Canelo. Only way he beat Canelo is if Canelo has an injury in the fight. That's it. Other than that, it'll be a whitewash, straight up. And people and fighters don't want to hear you tell the truth about them because you hurt their feelings. Who care about y'all feelings? Y'all made yourself public figures. I got a right to let the truth come to the power and the power come to the truth. Talking Canelo. Man, get out of here with that. Like, who actually believed you would beat Canelo? You squeaked out a victory against Sean Porter. And you think you will beat Canelo? You mentioning like people look at you like that? I don't look at you like that. Like people, man, come on. You barely beat Sean Porter, Errol Spence Jr. You won. Kudos. You get your credit. But you barely beat him. And you think you got a chance against Canelo? Man, no.
Let me tell y'all where this jealousy and this hatred come from this dude. This dude is jealous because Errol Spence found out that he is the biggest opportunist in the world. You know what I mean? And he got kicked out. You feel me? He got kicked out. Period. You know what I mean? Now he want to sit up here and bash Errol Spence while he barely squeaked out a win against Sean Porter. I'm sorry, everybody, but that was 8-4 Errol Spence. Sean Porter made it look good because of his, his intensity and the way that he fight. But that wasn't no squeak out win. I'm sorry, homie. You feel me? It comes from a jealousy and hatred like you, and a place where it come from with you to say that because you jealous of Errol Spence now, bro. You hate Errol Spence now. Quit talking about you rooting for Errol Spence to win when you come out with this type of bullcrap that you're talking about. You not rooting for Errol Spence to win. You rooting for Errol Spence to lose. You understand me? You want Errol Spence to lose so bad where you can come out and say, I told you so. You feel me? You want Errol Spence to feel how you feel, and that's the suckerish that's in you. You want Errol Spence to feel like a sucker, but it'll never happen because Errol too trill for somebody like you, bro. He too trill for somebody like you. You understand me? Errol is a stand-up guy. Always have been, always will be. It's cats like you that suckers, bro. It's cats like you that suckers that prone the man downfall. You feel what I'm saying? You talking about you feel like he'll lose to Turnbull Crawford. Now you talking about he will get washed by Canelo Alvarez. Wash, my G? Wash? I can understand if you came out and say, you know what, I feel like Earl will lose to Canelo. Canelo this, that, and the third. I feel like he got this, but you coming out from it's coming from my hatred place in your body, bro. You know what I'm saying? You speaking out of hatred. You're not speaking out of real terminology or real logic or what breaking down the fight or why you think Canelo will win. You just speaking out of pure hatred. You understand what I'm saying? And that's the suckerish that's in you, Mr.Iotbgay. You will never be a real man anymore. You'll never be a stand-up guy anymore. All that has been stripped up out of you, bro. It's been stripped up out of you and exposed. You're nothing but the biggest opportunist in the world now. You understand? Once you see that you can't ride a coattail no more, where you can get some spotlight, everything goes down the drain and you get jealous. And you get jealous, bro. That's the fact of the matter. You can't shine or you can't eat off of EJ no more. So now you mad and you jealous now. You know what I'm saying? You mad and you jealous now, bro. That's all it is. Call it for what it is. You understand me? But let's finish up what you said on this last part so I can expose you some more as the fraud and the opportunist that you is, Mr.Iotbgay. And I'm still waiting for that smoke if you really want it in a debate. Because we all know you're running for Monty Brown. You don't want no part of Monty Brown because you know Monty Brown will put you down. Easy. Now I will wash you easy, you mangy dog. But let's listen to him some more, fam.
And people can't take the reality of the situation. Who is this guy? Who is this new guy who want to say everybody else changed? He changed. It's always the one who changed. They sit up here and say everybody else changed. You not living off that same Bravo that you used to, that moniker that made the fans love you and look at you differently, sir? You ain't. You changed. You are different. You changed. Your coach changed. It's everybody changed in that camp. It ain't what like it used to be. This guy who we used to love, you know, the guy from my city, I still root for this guy. But I gotta let the truth come to the power and the power come to the truth, because I'm doing my job. And that's the thing. I came in the game, you know, biased towards him. But you know, I'm not biased no more. Come on. I'm not biased towards him no more. You know, and I hope not, but I don't see that in Teofimo.
But I don't see that in Teofimo. But I don't see that. Look at him. He ready to suck Teofimo off. You hear me? Now he finna start riding Teofimo. After he said Teofimo was finna lose to Loma, he said Teofimo is disrespectful. He looked this scared, this, that, and the third. He talked all this crap about Teofimo Lopez, but now he finna start riding Teofimo Lopez coattail because the CTO just beat Loma. The biggest opportunist in the world. And Errol Spence found that out. You understand me? He found that out. But check this dude out. He talking about you change. Your coach change. Everybody in that camp change. And you talking about we change. No, you change, Negro. You the only cat that changed up. Everybody else is still the same, bro. I'ma repeat. Everybody else is still the same, bro. You wanna know why? Because EJ still using the same sparring partners. He still got the same coach in Derrick James. You know what I mean? They using the same regiment. And they on the same time schedule, bro. On the same time schedule. But see, it's because of jealous-hearted people like you that come out, that stick around and look for an opportunity. An opportunity. You understand me? For Correa to get ahead. You weren't worrying about Errol Spence. You was looking for an opportunity for you to get ahead. Well, I'll admit, when I came into the game, I was biased towards him. I was biased when I can get what I wanted, when everything was going my way. You understand? When I was feeling like I was the camp and the camp wasn't me. I was bigger than Derrick James at once upon a time. Ooh, I was on Showtime. And Derrick James wasn't liking that. He was getting jealous of me and Errol Spence's relationship. Looking ass boy. Get your corny ass out of here somewhere, man. Get your corny ass out of here somewhere. Ain't nobody changed but you, sucker. But you, because you couldn't get into the gym and you start getting into your feelings. When Derrick James was going to let you in the gym, the man just started building up the gym, and you mad because you can't get in? You mad because you couldn't get into the gym when the man was just building up the gym wasn't even done yet. And you start crying like a little girl. Oh, I can't get around Errol Spence. He won't let me around Errol. Money, what should I do, bro? He's jealous of. I'm like, man, sit your corny, crazy, retarded ass down somewhere and wait for the man to give you the opportunity to come in. But you want to sit up here and talk about who is Errol? This is not the same dude. Errol is the same cat, bro. He ain't running from no smoke. He ain't ducking no smoke. The dude been wanting to clean it up. He been wanting to clean up his side of the street. And Danny, Sean, and fucking Keith Thurman, and now that Manny Pacquiao over there, you want Pacquiao as well. All big names with all big checks to go on pay-per-view. All big names with all big checks to go on pay-per-view. You silly rabbit. Now, when I tell y'all this dude is the biggest opportunist in the world, man, that's all he is, bro. And I ain't want to get too much in this little video that he made because he said a whole lot of other corny shit that really didn't make sense. But he don't even listen to himself talk. He just be talking, bro. The dude he's a clown. He's a clown because you don't even listen to yourself. Like if he go back and listen to his videos, he'll be like, why the hell did I say that with my stupid ass? Because he catches himself up all the time. He contradicts himself so much. It's ridiculous. I never seen a person contradict themselves so much like this dude do. You know what I mean? He's a hypocrite. He contradicts himself. He's jealous-hearted. He talking about he's not worrying about things no more, but he's continue to bring up certain things, talking about from my city. No, nigga, that's Errol Spence city. That ain't your city. That's Errol Spence city. You understand me? You don't got the key to the city. EJ got the key to the city. That's his city. Fool, you in his city. How about that? I don't give a damn if you is older than him. You in Errol Spence city. Errol Spence made you hot in Dallas. Yeah. I don't care how much time. I've been out here in these gyms. I've been out here. Mr.Iotbgay been nah. When Errol put you on, when you got the rocking around Errol Spence, hanging around Errol Spence, that's when your name got to being known. You understand me? That's when your name got to being known. And understand when I say known. You feel me? Quit playing with gangsters, man. We all know EJ made you hot. You even know he did. You already admitted. Yeah, I could admit. Did he give me a boost? Yeah, he gave me a boost. But don't make it like you made EJ. Never make it like you made EJ. You understand me? You had no parts in that. None. None, son. You're a jealous-hearted man, Corey. You are a jealous-hearted man. You are delusional somewhere down the line, and you need to go get checked out, man. You need to go get checked out, because something is really wrong with you, bro. It is. Something is really wrong with you. I don't know if it's running your genes and your genetics. Maybe your daddy got a fucked up way of living. You probably don't even know who your daddy is, but you probably took from your daddy. You understand me? Because I think your mom is a sweet lady. She got the same birthday as my mom. She's probably a sweet lady. But you probably took them fucked up ways of your daddy, man. Your daddy probably was a sucker as well. And that's when it trickled down to you. And it made you a sucker. You feel me? It made you a sucker. You know what I mean? But you say that you're not worrying about EJ no more. Oh, I'm not mad about what happened between me and this coach. That's over with. This, that, and the third. But you're still coming out trying to dog out Derrick James. You still coming out trying to dog out Derrick James. You want to know why? Because you're a jealous-hearted man. You're a jealous-hearted man and you're a double-minded man. That's why you're not to be trusted and you're not to be followed. You're not to be trusted and you're not to be followed, bro. Because you'll lead a nigga to slaughter. You understand me? You don't have a clear-eyed view of what you want to do. You can't take somebody down the right path and put them on and show them the right way because you don't even know the right way. You fucked up in the head, Corey. You fucked up, son. You know what I mean? You need a little help out here, bro. You need a little help. You did? Because you hating on Errol Spence ain't go get it. You hating on Errol Spence, bro. You want to see that man lose bad. You're not rooting for Errol Spence. You say that for a cover-up. You want Errol Spence to lose so bad, bro, because you want to say the 999 now, stick your tongue out of him and Derrick James, and to come back on one of these little videos. I told y'all the guy wasn't never this, that, or the third. I was biased towards him. Terrence Crawford is way better than him. Canelo will wash him. Oh, he's going to barely beat Danny Garcia. You used to be the favorite, but now I don't know if you can beat Danny. Oh, we don't know if you're the same after the car crash. All this bullshit that you're speaking out your mouth, bro. That come from my hatred side of you, bro. That come from the hatred side of you, bro. You understand what I'm saying? But Errol is going to prove you wrong just like he's going to prove all the rest of the haters and the doubters and the naysayers wrong. It's nothing you can do to stop that man train, Corey. It's nothing you can do to stop that man train. God got bigger plans for that young man, bro. God got bigger plans for that young man, bro. That's why he can get into a car accident the way he got into that car accident, and he can bounce back like he bounced back. Because he's highly favored, bro. He's highly favored and blessed. He's highly favored and blessed. You dig? And I think you're jealous of that. I think you're jealous of that, bro. Because when you look in the mirror, you don't like what you see. You don't like what you see when you look in the mirror. You understand? With all them goddamn, all that damn metal in your mouth. You don't like that metal. You hate that Errol Spence got his teeth knocked out and he can go put brand new teeth in his mouth and you can't do that. You dig? You can't do that. You hate that Errol Spence is a cocky, strong-ass Negro that can work out and make his 8-pack bust out and you can't do that. You can't do that. You jealous that Errol Spence is the unified world champion of the world at 147 pounds and the hottest motherfucker in the boxing game, and his pay-per-view will do great. And you can't do that. You can't do that. You hate that your bitch look at Errol Spence and want to suck that man off. And when Errol Spence woman look at you, she see a nasty, nothing, nobody. And you jealous of that. You're jealous of that, bro. But it's okay. It's okay, bro. Learn how to love yourself first. You hear me, Corey? Learn how to love yourself first. And you'll be all right. You'll be all right. Instead of you coming out here hating on the next man, jealous of a man because he's living his life the best way he know how, and he's moving along with a great fucking career and will be a Hall of Famer at the end of it. And you can't do nothing to stop that, Corey. You can't do nothing to stop that. You feel me? So you can keep on hating on EJ all you want to, bro. You go fall short. You go fall short. And he gonna prove your little punk ass wrong like he gonna prove everybody else wrong. And whenever you ready, you did, we can step in that debate ring and I'ma tear your motherfucking ass up. I'ma tear your ass up. Easy work. Easy work. You feel me? Easy work. I'ma wash your ass like you talking about Canelo go wash Errol Spence. I'ma wash your ass, bro. You ain't gonna be able to hang on no level, on no subject at all. And you know it yourself. That's why you stick behind that motherfucking camera making videos in the dark. You did? Because that's where you feel comfortable at. But don't worry, we gonna get a hold of your little ugly ass sooner or later. We gonna smoke your dusty ass out that hole. You feel me? We gonna smoke your dusty ass out that cubby hole. You dig? But until then, stop hating on Errol Spence. Give that man the props he deserves, because he is the motherfucking #1 pound for pound fighter in the world after December the 5th. And he is the unified world champion at 147 pounds. And he will be the undisputed champion at 147 pounds. And he will go up to whoop Canelo ass at 160. And those are all facts. Until then, it's your boy Money. This the ANSBC moving. Ain't nobody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you want to donate. OG Money on Cash App, TreyAfter52@gmail.com on PayPal. If you can't, tell a friend and tell a friend. Hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share the video, and as I always finish off, big dog status on these corny clown ass dudes.
Shit fall. Got homies on call. Send some 4-5 shells through that iPhone. Get his mind right. The flat line can be his dial tone. Had a preacher present saying prayers at your mom's home.